Haunting Mount Soapbox with another rant. And I do have an announcement really quick before we continue. The rant series will be going on hiatus for a while because next week Red Dead Redemption 2 is coming out. Most of you know that, October 26th. And I'm going to be streaming that. And so on Sundays, that's probably what I'll be streaming going forward, along with Red Dead Online. But occasionally I may post a new rant here and there. And it might be for the better for it to no longer be weekly, because that way I can actually focus the rants instead of sometimes feeling like I have to come up with a rant idea every week. You know, it works sometimes, but then there's also times where it doesn't work and it feels kind of forced. So yes, the rant series is a changing. But I thought that we would stick to some tradition with the series because we're approaching that magical time of year that I so love. October, the fall, Halloween. And as usual, we're not going to really see much from Rockstar when it comes to Halloween and Grand Theft Auto Online, are we? I know a few years ago they actually did a Halloween surprise update. And here or there, they've put out Halloween-themed vehicles and Halloween-themed adversary modes. But not a big to-do regarding Halloween, unfortunately. And every year, I feel compelled to rant about that because Halloween is one of my favorite seasons. And I always think that this would be a great opportunity for a DLC in Grand Theft Auto Online. Even though we technically already had one, I just wish we had more Halloween stuff in the game than we currently do. Now, you could make the counter argument. We had the Scramjet come out a few months ago with the After Hours update, the Oppressor Mark II, aka the Broomstick, and last year the Deluxo. Kind of Halloween-y themed, you know, if you want to go that route. But at the same time, I have been advocating for costumes and Halloween-themed weapons for quite some time now, to no avail. Yes, we have tons of clothing in the game, and you could cosplay as a variety of different things if you've got the imagination, and you go to the clothing store, you spend some time looking through the items that's there, and you could theoretically come up with a Halloween costume with the clothing, with the shoes, with the sunglasses, with the various hats and helmets and masks. But after all these years, would have killed Rockstar to actually give us Halloween-themed costumes. And this is where the broken record comes in for those of you that have listened to the previous Halloween rants. Yes, I want Halloween costumes. I want sexy Halloween costumes, scary Halloween costumes, silly Halloween costumes, ridiculous Halloween costumes, generic Halloween costumes, as well as Halloween-themed weapons, which could be inspired by previous Grand Theft Autos, specifically melee weapons like the chainsaw from Grand Theft Auto Vice City, the katana from Vice City and Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, as well as the flamethrower from Grand Theft Auto 3. 3 weapons that have been often requested by fans that we have yet to see added to Grand Theft Auto Online. What better opportunity than to give it to us as part of a Halloween update? But no, the only Halloween weapon that we got a couple years ago was a flashlight. And it wasn't even, it was just a normal flashlight. It doesn't even have like a spooky ghost on it or, you know, scary face whenever you turn it on. It's just a flashlight. No big deal. You can't change the color of the bulb. It's just a freaking flashlight. I mean, yeah, you could smack somebody in the face with it, but yeah, like I said, it's just a flashlight. You can put flashlights on several of the rifles and shotguns in the game already. Not really a big deal, to be honest. But the same thing's going to happen that transpires almost every year in Grand Theft Auto Online. The only big difference is this time around, we're not even getting a new Halloween-themed vehicle. Now, going back to the Scramjet, I always felt like that was going to be the Halloween-themed vehicle, but Rockstar decided to go ahead and put that out like several months ago, way earlier than planned. But let's just say that was our Halloween vehicle. We just got it a little earlier than planned. So this is my prediction for what's going to come up, because I think that the Halloween event week is going to start this coming Tuesday, and it's going to run for the next 2 weeks all the way through Halloween 2018. Here's what we're going to probably end up getting. Discounts on the current Halloween masks. Yes, we do have Halloween masks, which look awesome and scary, but I would like more Halloween masks, and I would like tons of costumes. Discounts on the Halloween-themed vehicles that we do have, like the Lurcher, the Frankenstein, the Sanctus, the Vigilante, maybe some other vehicles, like I mentioned, the Scramjet, the Deluxo, the Oppressor Mark II, the Oppressor Mark I. I'm sure there's a few other vehicles in the game that could constitute as a quote-unquote Halloween-themed vehicle that Rockstar could also discount. And then they'll most likely make the Halloween-themed adversary modes Double Money and Double RP, like Slasher, Beasts vs. Slashers, Angels and Demons, Lost and Damned, or whatever the hell they were called. They weren't very good adversary modes. Slasher was okay. The rest of them, not so much. The big reason why we're not getting a Halloween update is obvious. Red Dead Redemption 2, which I'm obviously very excited about because I was a fan of Red Dead Redemption, and I've been covering Red Dead Redemption 2 since the reveal trailer 2 years ago. So yes, I'm obviously very excited for Red Dead Redemption 2, but at the same time, it kind of sucks that Rockstar didn't give Grand Theft Auto Online fans something, because not everybody that plays Grand Theft Auto Online is going to want to jump on a horse and put on a cowboy hat this coming Friday. There are definitely Grand Theft Auto fans that are going to stay with Grand Theft Auto. Not all of us. Some of us like both franchises, both IPs, and it would have been cool if Rockstar at least done something to that regard when it comes to new content, because chances are, since we got the launch of Red Dead Redemption 2 coming up Friday, along with Red Dead Online sometime in November, Halloween would have been a good opportunity for Rockstar to put some new content in the game to hold the fans over in Grand Theft Auto Online that have no interest in Red Dead Redemption 2 or Red Dead Online. I'm not one of those people, but at the same time, I do sympathize with the Grand Theft Auto fans that haven't had new content in quite some time now. So alas, unfortunately, this coming event week will most likely be quote-unquote Halloween themed, with those discounts that I'm predicting, Halloween masks, Halloween vehicles, as well as the Double Money, Double RP for the various adversary modes that are Halloween themed. But I think that'll probably be pretty much it. What really irks me about this whole thing is that there are other games out there right now. I'm not going to mention those games, but they are doing Halloween themed events as well. They're putting out Halloween themed content. We even have a new Halloween movie in theaters this weekend, which I'm hopefully going to go watch sometime this week at the matinee whenever there's not so many people there, because I don't really care for a crowd. But alas, no new Halloween content in Grand Theft Auto Online. But if I continue doing these rants, maybe in 2019 or 2020 or 2027, maybe then Rockstar will finally break down and put some effort after all these years into giving us a genuine Halloween themed update with the sky looking all scary and spooky, tons of Halloween costumes and various unique Halloween themed weapons to add to the game. But I wouldn't bet the haunted house on it.